Good morning. I'd like to welcome everybody to the Bullish Network. 10x times 3, 3 times 10x on the way. Hidden gems on fire, guys. 3 of them so far have 10x, and they're calling for the next 3 to 10x, which I'm pretty sure you guys have these in your wallet. Also, Ivy League School invests in the best performing asset class to date. Also, guys, we got some breadcrumbs and some Vechain news you guys do not want to miss. Alrighty, first thing first, guys, I want to give a shout out to my brother G-Man Dallas. Goldman names new head of digital asset bet in blockchain. Now, Goldman names new head of digital asset and bet that blockchain is the next big thing. And shout out to Caitlin Long right here. The last grab by traditional banks entering crypto has officially begun. July 22nd, the OCC news, which banks can hold crypto. Visa's blog post endorsing Bitcoin and stablecoins available payment tech. So basically, guys, Caitlin Long is also opening a digital asset friendly bank. So this is Caitlin Long. Also, guys, Goldman is moving in on blockchain. I thought that was a pretty big deal right there. Shout out to my brother G-Man Dallas. Also got this from G-Man. Why Ivy League universities invest in crypto, the best performing asset class of all time. And this is the best performing asset class, new gold rush. Yale, Harvard, Stanford, and MIT all invest in cryptocurrencies. A closer look at research explains why crypto has outperformed all other asset classes over the past years. When talking investment advice, it's usually a good idea to ask whether or not your advisor has invested in the recommended asset himself. In 2018, Yale conducted a study that found investors should allocate up to 6% of their portfolio into cryptocurrencies, finding that is in line with other studies, and the university does follow its own advice. Yale's $29.2 billion endowment fund has invested in cryptocurrencies as well, and so did their counterparts from Harvard and Stanford and MIT. The leading academic players backing this emerging asset class provides a strong endorsement for this new asset class. Also, guys, we talked about this. Glenn Hutchins, who sits on the board of the Digital Currency Group, at one time did sit on the Harvard endowment. And I think they're worth about $30 or $40 billion, and they each invested $300 million into cryptocurrencies. The investment decisions are based on their own research. Yale, Liu, and Ali produced an eye-catching study in 2018 called Risk and Return of Cryptocurrencies. It looks at the asset class from a traditional finance angle rather than a technical perspective, and concludes that even conservative investors should hold cryptocurrencies in their portfolios. So that is a very big deal for promotion from Ivy League schools that say this is the best performing asset class of all time. Here comes the money. Also, Fed Reserve announcing FedNow service features and functionality. The Federal Reserve reached a milestone in development of the new FedNow service with the August 6th announcement of service features and functionality. This announcement reflects the Fed efforts towards establishing an infrastructure that will support instant payments in the United States. And if you guys recall the video from like 2 days ago, we uncovered where Ripple is involved in the very first real-time payment in the USA. So FedNow is very bullish. Here comes the money. Also, shout out to Ripple Insights. What's at stake for the U.S. when it comes to digital asset regulation? Guys, I believe they're pushing this agenda as far as what country will be the leader. But at the same time, I believe that's to convince people that aren't really so convinced on digital assets that, hey, we do need to step up and take charge. If not, we are risking falling behind other nations that are going digital, that are using blockchain. Our last post discussed the importance of smart digital asset regulation and why the U.S. is falling dangerously behind. We are encouraged at some USA agencies are acknowledging and welcome the benefits of this new technology to consumers, including the U.S. Consumer Financial Protection Bureau and banks like the U.S. Officer of Controller of Currency, which just greenlight the biggest federal banks on the planet and said that they will be able to hodl crypto. But as a whole, industry participants are searching for a path to regulatory clarity in the U.S. and have been left to part through the opaque patchwork of speeches, enforcement actions, and dizzy guidance. So pretty interesting right there. Now, what is interesting about this, guys, right here is if you go all the way down here to the bottom right here, at Ripple, we actively urge legislators to support regulation that does not disadvantage responsibility of U.S. companies. Our goal is to improve the financial system from within. Now, once you click on this right here, guys, this takes you to multiple breadcrumbs. This is Ripple Insight Still, policy framework, policy perspectives. Here goes a history of everything they have done so far up to date. Like, for example, submission of Officer of Controller of Currency, January 2017. Here is letter to the OCC. Activities in national banks and Federal Savings Association in August 2020. Very good breadcrumbs here. New York Bit License comments on proposed rule regarding regulation of virtual currency business. Also, Ripple receives New York First Bit License. How regulators can help drive innovation. Bit License, how Ripple Labs approaches regulation. Here's what I want to say about this, guys, and I will be going through some of these articles for a later video, but at the same time, we're going to have to reference back to Ben Lawsky, who created the Bit License, who was a top executive at the New York Department of Financial Services, and now he left that position to become a Ripple board member and left that position also to get involved in this new asset class. His intuition radar went crazy. It told him, hey, this is a huge opportunity. And I believe you guys' intuition radar is doing the same thing as we speak right now. Okay, so policy framework, you guys get that. I also got this out of there. UK and Singapore established Fintech bridge. Guys, we talked about it last night on the live stream. 10K for this new bridge asset, 10K walled gardens per XRP. UK and Singapore established Fintech bridge. The UK and Singapore have formed a Fintech bridge that will help financial technology firms and investors from each country gain access to each other, and that is interoperability. Now, billed as the first of its kind, the bridge sees the UK Financial Conduct Authority and the Monetary Authority of Singapore, MAS, which I'm going to have to go back to Project Ubin, which runs on Ripple. We know that UK Financial Authority is a Ripple partner, and Monetary Authority of Singapore is also a Ripple partner. So UK Singapore established Fintech bridge. It is coming. Here is a letter right here from the OCC out of the Ripple Insights Officer of Controller of Currency from Ripple. Ripple customers are partners. Ripple customers and partners are regulated financial institutions, both banks and payment service providers who operate within the existing financial system. So that is a pretty big deal right there, and that's Ripple basically personally thanking the OCC for the opportunity to comment and advance notice proposal rulemaking regarding digital activities for national banks. Like I said, national banks can hodl crypto, and Brad Garlinghouse did tell us that. Here comes the bank money. First mover, Bitcoin rises more in one day than stocks have gained all year. Bitcoin price surged 5% on Wednesday, outpacing stock and gold. Calls for more government stimulus as economic toll of the epidemic mounts. The oldest and largest cryptocurrency rose to $11,755. The price is approaching 12K for the second time in a week, a level that Bitcoin hasn't traded above for more than in a year. So basically, guys, this is a really good article right here. Even gold's 35% gain this year is no match for Bitcoin's 63% price increase. The Standard & Poor's 500 index is now up 3% on the year, with some traditional investors urging that stocks have become detached from reality, merely propped up by a roughly $3 trillion of freshly created money by the Federal Reserve has pumped into the global financial system this year. So pretty much crypto, Bitcoin is outperforming the traditional stocks, and we are going to continue to outperform the traditional stock market. This is a new asset class, our opportunity in the digital decade. I want to give a shout out to my brother, Trust in Yourself. What is staking? A service complete guide. I will link Trust Yourself's Twitter within the description. Also, guys, we talk about staking and baking all the time. If you guys want additional information on what is staking, I will link this in the description. Okay, guys, the big moment. Chainlink rival, Band Protocol, surged 65% overnight. 3 reasons why. Okay, guys, this is a very interesting scenario here. I'm going to have to relate back to this 10x times 3. Now, The Band protocol, a rival blockchain network to Chainlink, which is also at all-time high, surged 65% within 24 hours. Band rose from $4 to $8, setting a new record and an all-time high. Three major catalysts appear to have triggered the rally for Band, namely DeFi, boom, Coinbase listing, and new partnerships. So Coinbase pretty much is the big deal right there. New partnerships and Band protocol, which is a Binance Launchpad token. Now, DeFi boom since June 1st. The total value locked in DeFi products increased from $1 billion to $4 billion, which is interesting. Coinbase listing of Band. So I'm going to have to reference this real quick. Shout out to my brother Deshaun the Legend Good when he actually tagged me in this one. Band protocol was launching on Coinbase Pro, which actually sent me to this rabbit hole. CZ from Binance Exchange, which, guys, you know, if you've been following the Bullish Network, I have been very, very bullish on Binance Launchpad tokens. First Binance Launchpad token to make it to Coinbase. Whoa. Band protocol is launching on Coinbase Pro. So CZ said first Launchpad token. And of course, guys, Band explodes. I did a video on Band about a few weeks ago when it was up 300% right there. I said BNB 5K incoming, Band explodes, ERD, Kava, and Expedia. These are all Binance Launchpad tokens. I highly recommend checking out that video. As of to date, Band protocol just 10x. It's up 1,000% right now, guys. Band protocol went from 4 to 8, from 1 to 4. So that is a pretty big deal right there. But what is also a big deal is on August 10th, Band USD, Band BTC order books will enter transfer only. Okay, so right here, hold on. On August 4th, Band Protocol and Elrond announced a partnership. That's another one of our 10x tokens, Elrond, ERD, announced a partnership to use Band's Oracle to fetch off-chain data feeds. At the time, Elrond CEO Ben said, now you guys get that right there. Let me go down a little bit farther. We've seen some amazing runs on the IEO, which is Initial Exchange Offering on Binance Launchpad tokens. We've seen some amazing runs on IEOs on Binance. Strongest movers are Kava, ERD, and Band. So Kava, ERD, and Band, which we've all talked about extensively, as they pulled a move of more than 10x. So far, guys, we have three tokens that have already 10x within the last 30 days. Kava, ERD, and Band have 10x in the last 30 days. Recently, Pearl has also joined the party with the big breakout, but I think Cellular One and BRD can still join the 10x party. So, guys, also we're sitting on Cellular One, link in the description. Well, actually, a couple videos back, you can see your Cellular video, your One video, and of course, I'm bullish on BRD Wallet. Also, there's a XRP partnership with BRD Wallet. So, 10x on Kava, RED, and Band, which you guys should have those, and also up next, Cellular One and BRD. Also, guys, we got some other Binance Launchpad tokens too, but I thought this was pretty interesting, guys. It almost looked like I wrote this article the way it's wrote. You must watch the Bullish Network. Chainlink rival Band protocol surges 65% overnight. Very interesting scenario there. And guys, this is the one thing I am truly excited about in the digital decade, is the opportunities for these tokens to 10x. This is a new asset class. We are pioneers. We're here during the birth at 0.0001 all the way up to 1 cent and beyond, to $1 to $2 to $5. It's going to be one hell of a ride. Also, guys, I am deep down the rabbit hole on Binance Launchpad tokens and hidden gems. Elrond teamed up with Bluezill Coinbase for XRP connection right there. Band protocol, Coinbase Pro. Travola has merged with Binance-backed TravelBit in May 2020. Travola has merged with Binance. So I'm not recommending AVA here, but it's just an example of so much going on behind the scenes, guys. Binance will host a Sandbox IEO on August 14th. I will check out Sandbox and let you guys know what's the potential in this project. And that's why you should smash that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell. You will be notified when we release a video on our hidden gems. I want to give a shout out to my brother Tales from the Crypto. Federal Reserve is rushing to get its instant payment offering ready. I truly believe that, guys. When I say here comes the money, parabolic bull run between XRP and Vechain, clearly it is almost like the great space race, but the great digital asset race. Fed Reserve is rushing to get an instant payment offering ready. Now, The Federal Reserve is bullish on technologies that aim to speed payments and is now rushing to get its own platform, FedNow, up and running. In a Thursday webinar, Federal Reserve Board Governor Lee Brand said the U.S. Central Bank will debut its instant payment service as soon as practically possible. Guys, there is a massive rush to be the leader in this digital decade. And of course, we know that Ripple Labs is clearly crushing it as far as partnerships and utility. But another one that is crushing it, and I'm predicting pre-parabolic on this one before the bull run. Now, it is up 300%, but I think we're just getting started. We're going to 10x soon on this one. I'm not a financial advisor. Shout out to my brother, Not So Average Joe. The food industry is not the only supply chain ADA has targeted. Avery Denim has also dipped into the world of beauty and fashion. Intelligent label firm Avery Dennison integrates with public blockchain Vechain Thor. Shout out to my brother, Not So Average Joe, right there. And label firm Avery integrates with public blockchain VThor. In July, smart labeling company Avery and Vechain demonstrated their toolchain-enabled solution during a 14th International Internet of Things exhibition 2020 in Shenzhen. Due to the epidemic, consumers demand healthier, safer, and more traceable products. Blockchain and IoT products could very well be the solution, possibly even saving the food industry more than $100 billion. Using AD's intellect labels with Vechain public blockchain, food product life cycles could be tracked and traced from end to end. The concept of blockchain and IoT labels on food products already exists. The data uploaded to an immutable blockchain where consumers can trace products as it moves through the supply chain. So that is very interesting there. Why does one need a RFID enabled label versus just a barcode, which is far cheaper? After all, the internet barcodes can be scanned to add tracking data or retrieve it. Most stores already use RFID tags to prevent theft of high value items, which is a hint of their advantage. RFID labels don't require someone to remember to scan the label because it works at a little distance. So great for the epidemic and social distancing to avoid human error. Very interesting there. ADA's partnership with Vechain comes a month after joining public distributed ledger network Hydra Hash Graph Governing Council, along other major organizations like IBM and Google. Wow, that is a very big deal right there. So guys, you know, food traceability is a very popular blockchain solution with numerous big brands adopting the technology from Nestle to Bumblebee. Very interesting right there, guys. So Vechain is crushing it constantly with the partnerships integrated into Dennison label firm Avery Dennison. Vechain is on fire. So let me know what you guys hold below. Do you guys hold any Binance hidden gems? Do you guys hold Vechain, XRP? The Bullish Bull logo will come down right now. Smash that bull to subscribe to the channel. Guys, buckle up. Get ready. This is the digital decade. We have had 3 tokens so far. 10x times 3 more incoming. Also, parabolic bull run on the way for XRP and Vechain. I'm not a financial advisor. Smash some thumbs up. Hit that subscribe. And you will be notified when we release a video. Much love. Mahalo.